Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Roman Reigns' SmackDown segment could spark major speculations among fans, claims ex-WWE manager, exclusive. Former WWE manager, Dutch Mantel recently spoke about Roman Reigns featuring in the closing segment of SmackDown. The show ended with an angle featuring the star sitting backstage. After a beating at the hands of the Bloodline, a bruised and battered Roman tried to call Paul Heyman on his phone backstage. However, the number was not in service, and the original tribal chief couldn't get through to Heyman. This week on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Smack Talk, Mantel explained that it was a great way to end the show. He pointed out that the fans would be left thinking about how Roman Reigns would talk to his wise men. The former WWE manager joked that he might even call Paul himself just to check if he did, in fact, disconnect his number. That was a great finish. It really was. It leaves you, I'm glad they had this following the main event because it left on a high note. Now you got something to look forward to. Wait a minute, did he disconnect his number? Where is he? Now people are thinking about that. I was thinking about it myself. I may even call Paul myself tonight to see if he's there. 1/9/10 onwards. With Survivor Series just around the corner, Roman Reigns and his team are one man short for the War Games match. Roman Reigns' appearances on SmackDown are always highly anticipated, but his most recent segment has the WWE Universe buzzing like never before. The tribal chief, known for his commanding presence and cryptic messages, delivered a promo during last Friday's SmackDown that left fans and industry insiders scrambling for answers. What's next for the Bloodline? Who might challenge Roman's dominance as Universal Champion? These questions have fueled intense speculation, and one former WWE manager believes this segment could be a turning point in Reigns' reign and the WWE landscape as a whole. Roman Reigns opened SmackDown flanked by Paul Heyman, Solo Sikoa, and Jimmy Uso, projecting his usual aura of dominance. However, this wasn't a typical tribal chief address. Reigns' tone was different, more subdued, yet still loaded with intensity. He spoke about loyalty, betrayal, and the heavy burden of carrying WWE's top prize for over 3 years. I've been the anchor, the foundation, and yet cracks form, Reigns said. Sometimes those closest to you forget the meaning of family. But I don't forget, I don't forgive, and I don't lose. The speech was punctuated by subtle but noticeable tension among the Bloodline members, particularly between Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa. While Paul Heyman nervously hovered in the background, Reigns' words felt less like a rallying cry and more like a veiled warning, both to his opponents and his own family. Speaking exclusively to insert wrestling outlet here, a former WWE manager weighed in on the segment, claiming it could be the catalyst for significant changes in Roman Reigns' storyline. This wasn't just Roman flexing his dominance, it was layered, the ex-manager said. The tension between Jimmy and Solo was palpable, and Roman played into it perfectly. Fans are going to speculate about whether the Bloodline is on the verge of imploding or if this is all a calculated move by Reigns. The ex-manager also noted the deliberate pacing of Reigns' promo, suggesting that it was designed to plant seeds for future developments. Roman Reigns doesn't say anything by accident. Every word, every pause, it's all part of the bigger picture. WWE thrives on long-term storytelling, and this segment was a masterclass in setting up what's next. The WWE Universe wasted no time dissecting Reigns' promo, with social media ablaze with theories about the segment's implications. Here are some of the most prominent speculations. Jimmy versus Solo power struggle. Many fans believe the cracks in the Bloodline could lead to a full-blown feud between Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa. While Jimmy has embraced his role as Reigns' right-hand man, Solo's silent loyalty to the tribal chief suggests he might have ambitions of his own. The Rock's return. Reigns' comments about loyalty and family sparked renewed speculation about a potential confrontation with The Rock. Could this segment be laying the groundwork for a blockbuster WrestleMania match between the two Samoan icons? A new challenger emerges. Some fans interpreted Reigns' focus on betrayal as a hint that someone unexpected could step up to challenge him. Whether it's Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, or even a returning Randy Orton, the timing feels ripe for a new contender to rise. Paul Heyman's role. Paul Heyman's nervous demeanor during the segment hasn't gone unnoticed. Could the wise man be losing his grip on the Bloodline? Some fans speculate that Heyman might align with a new superstar, further destabilizing Reigns' empire. Solo Sikoa continues to be the most enigmatic member of the Bloodline. While Jimmy Uso has been vocal and expressive, Solo remains stoic, his intentions unreadable. During the segment, his subtle glances and body language hinted at growing frustration, possibly with Jimmy's antics or even Roman's leadership. The ex-WWE manager believes Solo's silence is key to his eventual rise. Solo Sikoa is the wild card. He's quiet, but that makes him the most dangerous. When he finally decides to speak or act, it's going to be monumental. Roman Reigns' run as Universal Champion has been defined by WWE's commitment to long-term storytelling. The Bloodline saga, which has spanned over 3 years, is a rare example of a narrative that evolves organically while keeping fans invested. This latest segment is a testament to that approach. By introducing subtle tension and unanswered questions, WWE has ensured that fans will tune in week after week to see how the story unfolds. Whether it leads to the dissolution of the Bloodline or a new chapter in their dominance, the possibilities are endless. Here are a few scenarios WWE could explore based on the events of SmackDown. Reigns' distrust of his family could lead to a civil war within the Bloodline, with Jimmy and Solo turning on each other, or even on Roman. This could set the stage for Roman to face his biggest challenge yet, navigating a world where he no longer has the Bloodline's support. If the Bloodline fractures, Reigns could align himself with new allies to maintain his dominance. This could include up-and-coming stars or even surprising returns from past associates. Family loyalty has been a recurring theme in the Bloodline story, making The Rock's involvement feel inevitable. A clash between the Tribal Chief and the Great One would not only be a dream match, but also a fitting culmination of the saga. Solo's growing frustration could lead to him breaking away from Reigns and asserting himself as a solo competitor. A match between Roman and Solo would be a fresh and intriguing dynamic, pitting the Tribal Chief against the enforcer he once trusted. The segment has left fans eagerly speculating about what's next, with many praising Roman Reigns' ability to keep the audience hooked. Roman Reigns is the master of storytelling. Every promo feels like a chapter in a bigger book. Can't wait to see where this goes. #SmackDown at Tribal Chiefin. Jimmy and Solo are about to blow up the Bloodline from the inside. The implosion is going to be epic. #WWE at Bloodline Watcher. If this is building to The Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania, just take my money now. #Tribal Chief at WrestleMania Dreams. Roman Reigns' SmackDown segment has once again demonstrated why he is the centerpiece of WWE. By blending cryptic storytelling with subtle character dynamics, Reigns keeps fans engaged while setting the stage for future developments. Whether this leads to the Bloodline's implosion, a confrontation with The Rock, or a new challenger stepping up, one thing is clear. Roman Reigns remains the most compelling figure in professional wrestling. As fans eagerly await the next chapter, the Tribal Chief's reign continues to be a masterclass in storytelling and intrigue.